Yes. Here the next problem is the open loop transfer function for unity feedback system is given as g of s is equal to 4 divided by s into s plus 1. What we have to calculate is determine the nature of response for unit step, rise time, peak overshoot and settling time. Okay. Okay, we have to determine the nature response of the unit step means we have to calculate zeta. Depends on the value of zeta, we will say that which is the system is undamped, overdamped, no damped and critically damped. Okay, and after that we have to calculate rise time, peak time, formulas are there, so we have to see this. Okay, yes, solution is first. C of s, for all the things we have to see this C of s by R of s. Yes. What is that? 4 divided by s into s plus 1. What is that? C of s is g of s divided by 1 plus g of s h of s. Here it is, they are mentioned as unity feedback means h of s becomes 1. So what is g of s? 4 divided by s into s plus 1 divided by 1 plus 4 divided by s into s plus 1 into 1. Okay, simplify this one. 4 divided by s into s plus 1, taking this LCM, that is s into s plus 1 plus 4. Okay, 4 divided by s into s plus 1 divided by s square plus s plus 4 divided by s into s plus 1. Okay. Okay, simplify this one. This denominator cancels. So C of s divided by R of s is equal to 4 divided by s square plus s plus 4. In order to calculate the value of zeta, omega n and value for rise time, peak time, rise time, we have to compare this equation standard second order function, that is omega n square plus s square plus 2 zeta omega n s plus omega n square. Okay, we have to see this one. We have to compare this equation into standard second order function. Okay. Okay, comparing this one, omega n square, what it becomes? 4. So omega n square becomes 4. So omega n will be 2. Okay. Comparing this one, that is 2 zeta omega n is equal to, what is this value? What is the term with this? Here there is no means 1. So we have to calculate value of zeta, that is 1 by 2 omega n. So what is the value of this? 1 by 2 into 1 by 4 is 0.2. This is radian per second. Omega is, this is 1.25. What is this value? Zeta value. Yes, okay. This. Here, see this one. This zeta value is 0.25. It is less than 1. So if it is zeta is less than 1 means the system is underdamped. Underdamped system. Okay. They asked to determine the nature of response for unit step. Here we have derived this second order function for unit step. So zeta is less than 0.1, that is 0.25 value. So the system is underdamped system. Okay, we have seen this first one. Okay, next what we have to see? We have to calculate rise time. We have solved the derivation for rise time. Okay, so we will see that one. Okay. Before seeing the rise time, peak time and all the things, we will see some term, that is omega d, which will come for the equations for these things. omega d is equal to omega n square root of 1 minus zeta square. What is that? Omega n value is 2 square root of 1 minus 0.25 square. What is this value? Omega d is, we have to keep the calculate what we are doing calculation, no? That in terms of radians. Okay, we have to keep. By simplifying this one, we will get 1.936 radians per second. Okay, while solving all the problems in this module, we have to keep the calculator in the radians. Okay, next we have to see theta, that is tan inverse of square root of 1 minus zeta square divided by zeta. Okay, that is tan inverse of 1 minus 0.25 square divided by 0.25. We have to simplify this 1 minus 0.25 square root of that and divided by 0.25. After that, apply tan inverse of that, and we have to keep the calculator in radians. So what we will get? 1.31, that is in terms of radians. Okay, 1.31. So what is this value? Theta value. We will have omega d as 1.936 and theta value is 1.31 radians. Okay, after getting omega n, zeta, omega d and theta, we will see one by one. What is that? First one is rise time. Rise time, what is the equation for rise time? That is Tr equal to pi minus theta divided by omega d. Okay, we have pi, that is 3.142 minus theta value is 1.31 divided by omega d is 1.936. So we will get rise time as 0.945 second. We have already formulas. For pi we have to use 3.14. Okay, peak time we will have formula for that one, that is pi by omega d. What is the value of pi? 3.142. What is omega value of omega d? 1.936. So we will have one, after simplification of this one, 1.622 seconds. Time it is there, so we have to express in terms of seconds. Okay, next, peak overshoot. Peak overshoot means MP. How it is? E raised to minus pi zeta divided by square root of 1 minus zeta square. First we have to put the value of pi as 3.142, zeta as, what is the value of zeta as? We have calculated, no, that one. Omega zeta as 0.25. This one omega n as 2.25. We have to put pi as 3.142, zeta as 0.25, and after simplification this one, e raised to, we have to do that, and after that we will get 0.4. After that, after simplification of this one, we will get 0.4326. If we express in terms of percentage, in the formula only I told, we have to multiply by 100. 100 into 0.4326, that is 43.26%. This one is peak overshoot. We have ready-made formulas for that. Directly applying the formulas, we have to calculate all the things. Peak overshoot. Next is settling time. While deriving the settling time derivation, we have seen that there will be two criteria. One is for 5% criteria, and one is 2% criteria. For 5% criteria, the settling time S will be given as 3 divided by zeta omega n. So 3 divided by zeta is 0.25, omega n is 2. So we will have 6 seconds. 3 divided 0.4. For 2%, if they are not specified any settling time for 2% criteria, 5% criteria, then we have to solve for both 5% criteria and 2% criteria. Then it is for 2% criteria, settling time will be 4 divided by zeta omega n. That is 4 divided by 0.25 into omega n is 2. That is, after simplification of this one, we will get 8 seconds. All this we have to express in terms of seconds because time will be expressed in terms of seconds. Okay, hope you will understand. Only the direct formulas are there. We have to calculate theta, omega d, omega n, zeta. After that, directly apply to the formulas. Okay, thank you.